Hi, in this session, we are going to create this model. So as you can see the model over here, so we are going to use pad, pocket, shaft option and groove option for creating this models. So first of all, go to start and click on part design, then give a specific name for it. So first step in this model part, what we are seeing over here, so we are going to create this plate, then we are going to create this shaft feature, what you are seeing over here. Then combined, we are going to remove the material. Then bottom, what you are seeing, so those we are going to create, and there also the holes, whatever we require, we have to create. So first, for creating the shape, so go for a particular sketch. So by selecting a plane, click on sketch option. So once it is opened, so it's a square. As you can notice, the size it is mentioning is 68 cross 68. So go for center rectangle. Then select the center point, and then give the dimension. So double click and then select the line, then mention the distance. So it is 68 cross 68. So as you can notice, it is containing with fillet of R8. So we will create fillets as well now. So mention all the dimension is 8 mm for the fillets. So then this cutout, whatever you are seeing over here, so that we will do it later, but we will create this hole. As you can notice, the diameter of it, it's M6. So that means that we cannot do it here in sketch. So we will create it once the solid is done. So click on exit now, then go for pad. So the thickness over here, it has been given as 9 mm. So we'll consider the same thickness over here. So once this has been created, so the next step we are going to create is this extrusion, what you are seeing over here, that we are going to develop. So for creating that, so they have given the length, we have noticed what is every dimensions has been mentioned. So maybe we will try it with revolve. So go for this plate and then click on sketch option. So once it come normal, so we'll create the sketch. So this is how the sketch we require, and it need to touch exactly this edge. So make coincident constraint over here. So then as you can notice, this diameter is 50. So that means with respect to the center, it is 25. So then this diameter, it is 42. So that means it is going to be 21. So then mention your distances. So as you can notice, this is 17 mm and there is a fillet first. So we'll make the fillet now. So the fillet radius is 4 mm. We'll try to keep that. So next we will specify the dimension from this end point to this end point. Make a right click, click on horizontal. So as you can notice, the distance is 70. So we'll mention that. So then from this end to this end, so the distance is 76. So once we have given all the dimension, click on exit, then go for shaft, then revolve with respect to the center axis. So it is becoming as a complete solid here. So once this has been created, so next we will remove this material. Before that, maybe we will try to create all other solids. So then one by one we will remove the material. So as you can notice, this shape we have to develop. This is what you are seeing over here. So this, if I want to do it, so we have to create it with some offsets. So we need to know exactly what offset we require. As you can notice, it is coming exactly on the face over here. So that means we have to do it with respect to the bottom face what we are having. Select the bottom face and then click on sketch option. So once it come normal, so we have to develop the sketch. So once the circles has been created, then go for bitangent line. So select the line between here and here, and same thing between here and here as well. So now one by one give your dimension. As you can notice, the outer one, the radius is 27.5. So we'll mention that first. So then this one, outer what we are having, it is R40. So then the center to center distance, it's for 80 mm, but we need to mention from here to here, so that means it will come 40. So next, as you can notice, the center, it is lying at an offset of 27.5. So that also we will mention it here. And this has to come exactly on the straight line. So we will connect it with an axis and we'll make the axis to be vertical. So then we will mirror it. So by just hold control, select the lines and circle, and then click on mirror, choose your center. Then go for trim to. So whichever we don't require, trim it out. So the dimension has got deleted, so that's why this error is coming up. So we'll mention the diameter. And as you can notice, the tangency is also missing. So we'll give that constraint as well. Similarly here also. So once this everything done, so we will create the circle also. It's just a normal cut, so that we will do it here as a sketch. So as you can notice, the diameter is 14 mm. So we'll mention that. So I think one more constraint is missing over here. So we'll try to give it concentric. So once this is done, click on exit. So then it is going to be converted into solid, so with 13 mm thickness. So we'll mention that. So click on pad, then give 30, then click on preview and see whether the solid is coming downward or upward, but we require upward. Click on flip direction and then click OK. So once it is developed, so as you can notice, there is a fillet of R6. So we'll mention that. So now the things we require is we have to make this cutouts, the internal one, and this holes we have to develop. So for making the internal cutout, so we will select the center plane. So then click on sketch option. Then click on fit all in. So this shape what we are seeing over here, everything we are going to do it in a single cutout. So we are going to use groove option over here. So click on profile and then create the shape what we need to develop. So this is the shape we require. So now specify one by one the dimension. So first one, the outer one, it is at 41 mm. So we have to mention the half over here. So then this one is 30. So that means half is 15 mm. Then mention the thickness also. As you can notice, this is 2 mm thickness. So then this distance is going to be 10 mm from this edge to this edge. So then this distance is 37. So that distance between here to here is 31 mm. Then this distance is 25 diameter, but it is taking already a constraint coincident over here, so that's why it is coming fully constrained. Let us delete the constraint and change the value to 12.5. So as you can notice, this distance is 22, so we'll mention that also. Then this diameter is 30, so that means this one and this one, it is making coincident relation. So then select this edge, it's going to touch exactly up to here. So everything done. So only one thing, we need to make the fillets. So we'll make the fillets. So give everywhere the fillet radius is 2 mm. So once this is done, so now click on exit sketch. So then go for groove option. Then select your center line. So then click OK. So next thing is we have to develop this cutout what we are having over here. So that if I want to do it, so we have to do like this. This is the shape we have to take. So as you can notice, the center is lying at 27.5 mm offset. So for that we have to create a new plane, and that also we are going to do it with groove option. So once the new plane has been created, select the plane and go for sketch. So then create this shape what we are having over here. So as there is no material on the middle, so we will try up to the middle. So first make this two edges to be coincident. So then give your dimension 1. So this is diameter 26. So half we are going to maintain. So that means 13 mm. So then this is 43. Half we have to give here also. So then the angle is 120. So that also we have to mention half. So that means 60. So once this is done, click on exit. Then again here also go for group. Then choose your center line. Okay. So now the material has been removed. So exactly the shape what we require we have been created. So only thing is we have to put this 4 holes as you can see over here. So that we will do it with 4. Then select the face as normal. So as you can notice it's M6. As you can notice the size is M6. So we'll go for threaded hole and we'll change this to metric thickness. Then specify your size as M6. So there are two things are there. One is hole depth is 7 mm and thread depth is up to 5 mm. So once this is done, so come for extension type. So as it is V bottom, so we will click on V bottom. Then click on position sketch. So automatically it will open the sketch. So only one thing what we require, we will give concentric relation. So automatically it will come exactly on the center. So because that is how it has been mentioned over here, it is concentric. So once it is done, click on exit, then click OK over here. The hole has been created. So the same hole we are going to do pattern. So select the future first and then go for pattern, rectangular pattern we are going to use it. So as we know the distance, exactly it is 52 on both the direction. So we'll choose this is the first reference. So it created second direction also. Exactly same distance we need to give the spacing as 52 there also. So then click OK. So now we have created exactly the model what we are seeing over here with all the dimensions. Everything has been created perfect. If you have any doubt, just comment below. We'll see you in next one.